HS, Introduction to HTML and CSS quarter program. Well, it's more of like, it's not as much an introduction as I'd like it to be. So we are going to go ahead and work on 2.6 through 2.10. Even though I think the stream said 2.5, we're going to start on 2.6. 2.5 was the last one. So we're going to start off with copyright. And we're going to go ahead and look at these examples. Well, actually, let's go back and then let's just open those up in a new tab. So once again, we've got through the getting started, and we are on the, we didn't have to do getting started. We had to do the pre-test. We skipped the getting started, and we're doing the HTML structuring websites. Let's open that up in a new tab, and that's good to go. What is it going to say? We're going to explore this example. Now remember, these are examples that you guys have, and you can use these to your advantage. I would click, there's like an arrow thing over here. Click on it. It gives you some more space to work with. We have, once again, the HTML container. We have our head on top of our body. This one has a title called Citing Sources. In H1, if we run this code, it says My Favorite Painting. Here's an image to the painting. It sources the image. It has an H6. And then it does a hyperlink reference. And I'm not entirely sure where it says, this is just about citing examples. Okay. So then there's a thing on Creative Commons that we can click on. It talks about Creative Commons, types of licensing. And I would definitely read through these because this could save you're behind in the future if you use any content online. Like, this is just good stuff to know. Royalty free is basically what you want. You always want something that's royalty free. So then let's move on to the next section. This is an exercise, Creative Commons Part 2. We're referring to your previous example. Give a short description of each of the following in your own words. Of the 6 license types, what is there to go? So I can see what you type in here, so you have to go back to this right here, the Creative Commons. If you right click, open a new tab, and then if I was you, in order to look at it, Creative Commons BYSA, what does that stand for? I would use Control F and see where it pops up in it. So right here, this license lets others remix, adapt, and build upon your work, even for commercial purposes, as long as they credit you and license their new creations under identical terms. So you can use whatever I've given you, but you have to credit me and use the same terms that I put in mine as well, which means that if you use it, it will be free for anybody that uses your work as well. So it's like everybody gets the same, right? But everybody has to make it free, right? Like, you can use it, but you can't sell it. You have to credit me, and you have to make sure it's free. So we can just, for my purposes, I will do this. If you submit that to me, I probably won't let it be submitted. I want it in your own words, so you could do something like this: in my own words. Summarize for me. Oh, goodness. Please. All right, good. Submit and continue. That's for, by the way, just the one. You would have to do the same thing for the other one. And that would be BYNC. Let's Control C. Let's look for it in here. And here's a lot of NCs. So it's right here. It's a license that lets others remix, adapt, and build upon your work non-commercially. And their new works must also acknowledge you and be non-commercial. They don't have to have a license, so which means that you can use this for anything that you aren't selling, but you always have to credit the original person. Submit and continue. All right, in this exercise, we will find images by looking for the type of rights. Yes, okay, easy enough. Okay, go here, open a new tab, search for an image, click Tools, and then look for usage rights. Then you have to do what do options mean. So search for images. I don't know. Let's do solid snake, since I love this character in the game. So we click on it. We can do Tools, usage rights, and then these are all the ones that we are allowed to do. And I like for non-commercial reuse, that's fun. And then you can use any of these, and obviously you get different qualities. All right, so then we did that. What do each of the options mean? You have to write down what each of the four options are. 1, 2, 3, 4. So label and define usage. You must do that for each of the four options. And I think the options are kind of obvious because they tell you what it is in the description. It's in the usage rights. You can reuse it however you want. You can reuse it, but you have to modify it. Now that you know how to find and cite images, create a collage containing 6 public domain images you find. Even though you technically don't have to cite public domain images, put the citation in a paragraph tag. Your citation should be in that form. All right, there is a lot to go on here. Pixabay has all the free usage. So let's just go here. Search for photos. Photo 1, copy image address. Source it. Photo 2, and I'm just going to continue to do this. And I'm going to get a little lazy with this one. So you guys would have to find 6 different photos, put them in the sources, and inside the paragraph, you must use the following right here. Make sure you indent properly. I'm just going to actually do this. Control C, Control V. That's your best bet. All right. Control C for copy, Control V for paste. That is the link itself. That is the URL to the image. It's just a lot of work. Artist name, Pixabay, free use image. Now, if I wanted to, I'd probably click on it, and then it would tell me this is by J. Marty. Doesn't really have anything else, right? Whatever. I'm just going to do this just so I can get past this assignment as quick as possible. Alright, submit and continue. Should take it. There you go. Nice. So once again, that's just another assignment that's just like find this image, learn how to control copy its address, learn where to make sure you understand where to put it inside the image tag. You got to put inside the source, stuff like that. This one talks about being proud of something we've written. Now imagine that someone else from the school suddenly showed up with the exact same creation and was showing it off proudly, claiming that they made it. Copyright laws are in place to prevent things like this from happening. When you create websites, you may want to borrow pictures from other sources. Why is it important that you cite your sources? So I want to know why you think it is important to cite your sources. Give me 4 sentences. Give me at least 1 real-world example. And that's it for 2.6 copyright. If we update it, look at it. Nope, not that one. Come on. Wow. Wow. Okay, now we're loaded. Cool. Now let's do 2.7 HTML list. Let's just go right to the examples. Use the unordered list to create this following web page. Okay, so the assignment here, have at least 5 classes that you want to take. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to create our unordered list, which has 5 classes. So those are list items. So you want 5 list items. Ooh. Unordered list with 5 things in it. I want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you'd have to do classes in there. Submit and continue. Easy enough. By the way, this is how it looks if you run the code. Right? Classes to take was an H1. Right? That was an H1 right there. Then you have an unordered list, which creates this one right here. You can actually change the type as well. I think it's type equals, and I think you can do, I might be wrong here on the exact formatting. Yep, no, I'm right. Type is a circle. You can change the circle. All right, I didn't know if it was a quotation or single quotation. That's what I was thinking. Cool. For this one, we are to create an ordered list with at least 5 places you'd like to visit. Okay. An ordered list is an OL. And as the UL use the LIs for list items, we will do the same. List items are items that you use inside of any type of list, an ordered or unordered list. Doesn't matter. And I want 2, 3, 4, 5 places. And it works. Actually, if you want to run the code, you can see it's, oh, wait, something doesn't work. There we go. Run the code. There we go. That works just fine now. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can also do type. You can do Roman numeral. You can do letters. You can do whatever you want. Cool. Submit and continue. Continue. And then we have one more example, and it says vacation guides. Create your complete travel list here. Okay. What is required? Okay, we should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 list items, and then each side of those list items, we will have an unordered list. So let's go ahead and let's create the template for it. We have an H1, which says Dream Vacation Guides. This one's going to take us a little time to complete, because it's going to take a lot of typing. We have an ordered list with 5 list items in it. List item. I'll put some space in between here so you can see what I'm doing. 3, 4, 5. Now, you're also going to see some redundant coding here. Okay. I'm just outlining it for you, and then you'll see how I change that outline in the future. Okay. So, like, if I was a programmer, like, and I've been hired, I wouldn't do all this. I would do one list item at a time, then I'd copy and paste it. But this one is supposed to be Ireland, Spain, Netherlands, Thailand, Panama. Let's see. Each country should, in the list, should be numbered in formatting using H2 tags. So that's good to know. We have to have H2 tags inside of it for our countries. Actually, if we run this code, you'll see that H2 looks like that. And you'll see they did have that bolded there. It should be, each country should have a nested, unordered list of 3 bullet points. Okay, so this list item should have, right, so this is one list item, should have an unordered list inside of it of 3 list items. Oh, that's not what I wanted. There you go. And this is going to create our first bullet point for us. It should have guide to country, visit and when, and it should say how long I want to say. So let's just do visit in May. Let's do go for 2 weeks. And it should say guide to country. And that should be hyperlinked. Here's a guide. Let's copy this. So this guide, which has been spelled wrong, to this country, this text itself, this guide to country must be hyperlinked. And remember, we use the anchor tag for hyperlinks. And when we hyperlink things, we have to give them a reference, meaning we have to say, where is it going? Okay, you're going to hyperlink it, but where are you going to make it go to? Okay. After that, you close it off. You'll see that we have to put guide to country. It has to be put inside of the anchor tag. So this is what I have so far. Let's go ahead and let's run this code and let's see what pops up. H2 country, perfect. Then it says guide to country, which has been hyperlinked. Visit in May, go for 2 weeks, and those are our list items. And it says we want how many of those? 5 different items. This should have a large title explaining what this is. We did that in my travel guide. We did dream vacation guides. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We need 5 list items that do this. So we've built the code. Let's just paste it where our 5 list items are. 2, that's 4, and then that's 5. Beautiful. I have 2 spaces in between them. I'm a stickler for trying to keep that as consistent as possible. Uh-oh. We have that right there, which isn't supposed to be there. Run the code. Cool. Looks like it works, and I bet you if we continue, yep, submit it, it works. Cool. That is it for copy for HTML list. Wasn't that hard, was it? This took like 5 minutes. Nah, it took like 10 minutes. But yeah, it really wasn't that hard, or even that much work. Cool. We're almost done. Need to go to 2.8, 2.9, then 2.10. Tables. Let's go to tables. Remember, when you do tables, you have to build the rows first, then you have to build the columns in that row. Okay, your job is to add 3 more countries to national sports. You can find them here. All right, let's go. So once again, your job is to add 3 more countries to the sports. If we run this code, we get 1, 2, 3 rows. 1, 2, 3 rows. This is a row, this is a row, and this is a row. Now here's the deal. Why not just use what they have given us? Right, here's a TR. That creates a row. Oh. I don't know why that spaced itself like it did. There we go. Why not just do this? Here's something that you can really use to help you out. Hold on. Here, you can click this right here, and it shows you there's a table row, there's a row, there's a row, and this is the current one we just made. And they said they want 5 total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, they want 5 countries. 3 more countries. Here we go. Boom, 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 boom. If we run this code, we see that we've copied Brazil, Coopera 3 more times. And I bet you that's really all we have to do. Right, we could do the research, but I'm not about to do that research. I just want to make sure that I'm putting in rows and columns appropriately. Okay, so let's say you're make a table that lists your favorite things for each day. Each table of the week will be a column in the table. The rows would be your favorite food, activity, person, place on that day. The table header should have the name of each day of the week. Table headers, keep that in mind. Okay, so we have, wow, we're creating that from scratch. Okay, well, let's do this. Everything that we do has to go inside of the body, because that's where tables go. So let's go ahead and let's put our table code here. All right, we have a first table row, TR. And that table row has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, 7 days a week, duh. TD for table data, but here's the thing, actually. These are table headers. So we use TH for headers. Sunday. Let's do this. Oh. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That would be Monday. Tuesday. Wednesday. Thursday. Friday. And Saturday. Cool. Let's double check our code. Let's see what it looks like. Sunday, Monday. Y. Use a header. Table must have a header for Wednesday. Oh, I spelled it wrong. Wednesday. So dumb. Saturday. God, I am not an Englishist here. Okay. Better. Alright. We got our first one taken care of. Now we have to have 1, 2, 3, 4 more table rows. Let's create the first table row. And it's all supposed to be food. Cool. So then we need 7 TDs for table data. Why do we need 7? Because there are 7 days of the week. We need 7 columns. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we can just say, I'm just going to put food actually. And then see what it looks like. There we go. And then they say that we need to do that 1, 2, 3 more times for where we like to, what activity. TR. And then this is a table data for activity. I mean, if you didn't know how to do it by now, you will now. And then after that, they ask for a favorite person for that day. Oh, this one's easy. I like to hang out with myself. For all your introverts, I actually have a son and a wife. They're all right. I love them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then our favorite place to go. You can skip through ahead on this video if you already got this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here we go. And that should be exactly what they are looking for. It has, if we do this, it's a table with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows. And each row has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 columns in it. We run this code, and now it looks like, wait a second, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 8 in the last one. Run this code, check this code, it looks great. We are on to the next assignments. Lists are done. Next up are tables. I'm sorry, we just did tables. Tables are done. Uh-oh. Styling. So this is like introduction to CSS. So this would be like internal and inline. Probably inline styling. Oh, we got background colors. We have container colors. We have H1 background colors. We have a lot of background colors going on here. Okay, so what are we going to do? What are we going to do? Assignment. The H1 tag should have a style. Oh my God, style equals background color of, I don't even know how to say that. Chartreuse. I don't know. Whatever it is. Let's see if our code, yes it does. Assignment, the UL tag should have a background color of sienna. How about we just do this? Let's just copy this code. I forgot to do the semicolon there. It says the UL tag. Background color of sienna. Okay, the UL tag, okay, the OL tag should have a background color. Where's the OL at? The OL should have a background color of medium purple. And the H2 tag should have a background style of, last one, light yellow. Let's run this code. Cool. Check the code. All UL tags. Well, that's why we always click check code. Okay, apparently we missed an OL as well right there. That's why it's good to read the instructions and also look at the feedback. There's more than one H2. There is another H2 right there. Check that out. Hey, it works. Cool. Style your class list. Excellent. In this example or exercise, use the style attribute, add some classes to your planning list. Copy over your HTML from the class planning exercise and then add the following from the class planning exercise. I wonder if it's that one. That's definitely not that one. I wonder if it's this one. Where's our class planning? Yep, it's that one right there. It's in 2.7. Gotcha. Alright, not that one. So we got to go back here. Alright, so once again, for 2.9.5, you got to go back to 2.7.4. Take this code, copy it, paste it over here, and then add styles to it. Okay, assignment. Add a background color for the body. Style equals background color, double quotation, and then let's just do white because I like white. Run the code. We could change it if we want to black, but this would be a good example for you guys because if I change it to black, what did I type in wrong? Background color. Oh, I know. Forgot to close it off. What is wrong with this example? I wonder if I spelled something wrong. Oh, duh. Little quotation error. Run the code. There we go. There we go. Let's do it this way. Now watch what happens if I do black. Right, that's why. That's why. You don't use black, and if you do use black, you gotta change your text code. Alright, cool. Make the headers font size 36 pixels. Alright. Style equals font size 36px. Close it off. Excellent. Now here's something that you can do, guys. If you go to docs, you should see inline style right here, and then it'll tell you some examples. Inline styling. You have style, property, value, right? So property is the background color with a value of white. The property would be font size with a value of 36 pixels, right? You separate each new property value with a semicolon. So that would end it, and then you end the entire style with a quotations, and this would be inline styles because it's in the line of the code. Internal would be in the head, and then external would be in the CSS code. Okay, and they do give you some examples. Up here we have CSS, that'd be internal, external. We got syntax, and then you can even do like properties over here, right? So here's some properties that you can do. Color names, for example. RGB colors. We use hexadecimal, by the way. So color hexadecimal. Okay, so don't forget to use your docs to help you out for these examples. Change the color of each outer list item. I'm not entirely sure I know what that means. Make the class you're most excited about bold and italic. Okay. Style equals quotation. Now when we do bold, that's font weight. It gets thicker. Equals, I don't know, 100. Oh, you know what? Why are we even doing that? Why are we even doing inline style? We can change the thickness of our bolds and stuff, but when we just take the class 2, bold it, and then use italics inside of that, and then put the 2 inside of it. So this one says change the color of each outer. Okay, let's just do file. Let's just do this. Let's just do regular color. Color does the text color. So basic color is text color. And let's just, I don't know, purple. Let's see what happens. We've bolded and italicized that one. Check the code. You must change the font color of 5 list items. Get out of here. You must style at least 6 elements. Well, okay. Let's not do that. Let's just do this way then. Which would not make any sense at all. But okay. It does the same thing as my last code. Alright. Where are we at? Where are we at? Look at that. We're actually almost done. I know that says 39%, but that's because I personally haven't watched the videos and examples and run through them. But we're only at colors. We got 1, 2, 4 more things left to do. Let's go. Colors. RGB. Yellow, green. You should have an H1 tag that, so make a web page about ourselves. Okay. It should have a background color of the body, a background color of the H1, and a background color of the paragraph. Easy enough. I wonder if it shows us. Okay, so here we want an H1 tag that says your name. The paragraph tag has something that describes something about you. So this is paragraph. It's something about you. This body should have a style. It should have a background color. Let's equal it to yellow. The H1 should have, use the color picker to get a hexadecimal value. So here's what we're going to do. Let's copy that code. Let's paste it in here. Let's paste it in here. They want hexadecimal for background color. So hexadecimal, I think it's hashtag 00R, 00 green, 00 blue, RGB that has nothing of any colors. The absence of color is black. Black is the absence of light. So this would be a black color for my name. If we want it to be red, FF for full in the red, and that would be red. So we could do that. We have yellow as the background color. That one has a red color. And then this one wants a RGB format. So for here, it would be color RGB. I don't want any red. I want all green. 255 things on the wheel. And then let's run this code. See what we got. Your name, something about you. Bada bing, bada boom. That's not a background color though. There we go. Beautiful. Gradients, 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 gradients. I don't think I've ever done gradients with you guys. But it's really the same, right? You just got to find the hexadecimal code that goes with the color you want. The blue gradient should follow the same pattern as the gray. So if we run it, here's our gray, and then our initial color is blue. And then we got to fill in these colors right here. So they each go down a value. Oh, I forgot to put the hashtag in front of it. Now, this isn't going to complete the code, but what this will do is they'll turn them all to the same color, right? And they want to go down. So first thing it will do is these go 9s, and these should be all, can you guess if we're going down a color? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, but we're not done there yet. Because what's the next letter before E? A, B, C, D, E. So this is D, C, B, A. Now, what if they wanted another one below that one? What would be below 4444 AA? Well, hexadecimal goes 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, A, B, C, D, E, F. Right? So what's right below A? A would be the number 10. What's below 10? It would be 9. So if there would be the color underneath this one would be, if there was another one, we're going to erase this. But I'm just doing this just so that we can keep the pattern going. All 3s, and then these would be all 9s. Because 9 would be right below the value of A. That's how hexadecimal works. 16 numbers. Run the code. Let's see what we get for our code, and that actually gets a heavier gradient. So let's see. Boom, it works. Easy. Submit and continue. We are almost done. This is a color calculator. All you do is you choose the color you want. All right, and that would be what you see. That'd be right here, whatever color you get, and that would tell you the hexadecimal code for it. And then you can choose harmonic colors to go along with that as well. Complementary color, monochromatic color. You could do analogous color, so on and so forth. So that's kind of cool. Color wheel. style this table of Isaac Newton's discoveries. Use this for the header. Then alternate the colors. That one and that one. Cool. So once again, this has to be for the header row. And that would be, oh, I don't remember if that was background. I'm pretty sure that was background color. So that one right there is our first row. And that should have a style. It should have a, you don't have to do space, but that's fine. Style equals background color. I believe that's what it was. And then we're going to use the hexadecimal code that they provide. Don't forget to use your semicolon to end it, and then alternate the colors between blam and blam. So here's what we're going to do. It says to do that one first. So here's our first table row. It's our header. Here's our body. And here's our next row. And that one is going to be 9CA814. Now here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to alternate it like they asked. And then for the remaining ones, I will change it to A8149C, and then fill that in for whatever TRs we have left. Run the code. Nice. That looks like what we did. Check the code. TH tag. Get out of here. Redundant. Cool. 2 TR tags should have the background color 881. What? Oh, did I not type that in right? A8149C, 49C, and then I alternated it. Gotcha. Nice. And that's it. And then the quiz is there, and that's the end of all of 2.6 through 2.10. Okay. Let's just double check. We've gone through everything. Yep. I mean, I haven't gone through the post quizzes and the videos, which you will have to, right? And I haven't done the structuring websites quiz, but you can do that one. Once again, I helped you through all the exercise. Thank you guys for watching, and that should be the end of this stream. Stay safe, guys.